Hi guys, it's Seb. Welcome back to another review video. In this video, as you can probably tell by the title and what's on your screen at the moment, I'm going to be jumping back to the 60s and I'm going to be reviewing a classic, The Krotons. I say a classic, it's not a classic, but it is in my eyes, as I think this story is very underrated, and so that's like a little brief. So The Krotons, it was in 1968, I believe. 1968. TARDIS. To 1969, and it was the only four-parter of its season. And yes, the Krotons are a little bit cringy, and their South African accents don't help that. But I think actually they're a pretty good villain, and they're good enough to return in Big Finish. And yes, while some scenes could be also considered quite cringy, Pat Troughton is on top form alongside Wendy and Fraser. I think this is a fun little story. It's a very basic storyline, but it's enjoyable. People say it's dull, and I see why they say that. This episode is definitely not for everyone. But if you're into this sort of Base Under Siege sort of, if you're a very Troughton fan as well, this is a great story to jump into. And perfectly, I think it fits into its season very well. And I love the TARDIS team in this as well. The side characters, they're not very forgettable, actually. In the previous review I did, Image of the Fandal, the side characters were forgettable, but this one, I can still picture them in my head. And bear in mind, I watched this episode about a month ago now. So, overall, what would I give this story? Well, I think it's a very strong episode. The TARDIS team, like I said, are on top form, and so is Troughton and the villains as well, to some extent. They're a very unique creation, I should say. So, I would give this story a 7 out of 10. What could it improve on? Well, pacing in some parts is a little bit and some of the scenes are, just a little bit unnecessary in my opinion, and there was a scene especially where the Doctor and Zoe are being hypnotised, and the camera angles were trying to be all fancy, and it didn't work, and it's a little bit cringy to watch because it goes on for about 30 seconds. But yeah, pick up this release if you don't have it already, and if you do have it and you haven't watched it, give it a go. You may not like it, but I think it's an underrated gem in my opinion. So yeah, I want to thank you all very much for watching. Go follow my Instagram if you have Instagram, Twitter if you have Twitter. Comment below, leave a like. I love seeing your comments, love reacting to them. So, and answer any questions, ask any questions even. So there we go. I want to thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.